I didn't just divorce my husband. I deported him. And the night he left, I slept like a baby. People in my church call me a demon, others whisper they would have done the same. Before you judge me, listen to what this man did. My name is Sarah. I'm a registered nurse living in H0 Houston, Texas. I worked double shifts, 12 hours a day on my feet, wiping backsides, taking abuse from patients, just to save money. To bring the love of my life, Michael, to America. We met when I went home for Christmas 3 years ago. He was charming, handsome, and spoke with an accent that made my knees weak. He was a struggling engineer with big dreams but no opportunities. Baby, if you get me to the States, I'll treat you like a queen, he promised. I'll work hard. I'll build us an empire. I believed him. I was 32, single, lonely in a big house. I wanted a family. So I spent $15,000 on lawyers, filing fees, and flights. I sponsored his K-1 visa. When he landed at George Bush Airport, I cried. I thought my life was finally beginning. For the first 6 months, he was perfect. He cooked, he cleaned, he rubbed my feet when I came home from the hospital. "You're my angel," he would say. We got married at the courthouse and filed for his green card. His interview was scheduled for next week. Then, last Sunday, I came home early because I had a migraine. The house was quiet. Too quiet. As I walked toward the bedroom, I heard him laughing on a video call. Something about his tone was off. He wasn't speaking the sweet English he spoke with me. He was speaking fast, aggressive pidgin. "Don't worry, babe," he said. "The MAGA doesn't suspect anything." MAGA. In our slang, MAGA means fool, a victim of a scam. I crept closer to the door. "The interview is next week," he continued, laughing. "Once I get that green card in my hand, give it 6 months. Then I'll file for divorce, claim irreconcilable differences. By next year, I'll file for you and the kids to come over. America is sweet, babe. Just be patient." Then a woman's voice came through the speaker. "We miss you, Daddy. Junior asks for you, every day. Tell Junior Daddy is working on his future," he said. "This woman is just the ladder. You are the owner of the house." I didn't scream. I didn't kick the door down. A cold calmness washed over me, the kind that scares you more than anger. I realized everything was a lie. The love, the foot rubs, the cooking, all of it was a performance to secure his stay. That evening, I acted like everything was normal. I even kissed him. But the next morning, while he was at the gym, I logged onto the USIS website. I withdrew my sponsorship. I wrote a letter explaining that the marriage was fraudulent, and that I was no longer willing to support him financially. I didn't tell Michael. The morning of the interview, he put on his best suit. He looked handsome, confident. "Ready to make us official, baby?" he asked, fixing his tie. "I'm ready," I said. We sat in the waiting room. They called his name, but instead of an officer, 2 ICE agents walked out. They asked for his ID. They told him his petition had been withdrawn and his visa had expired. The look on his face wasn't fear. It was confusion. "Sarah, what is going on?" I stood up, smoothed my dress, and looked him in the eye. "I am not a ladder, Michael. And this MAGA has closed the bank." I walked out while he shouted my name in handcuffs. He is currently in a detention center awaiting deportation. His family back home has been blowing up my phone, cursing me, sending Bible verses. His real wife even sent me a DM begging me to reconsider for the sake of their children. But I feel nothing. I worked too hard for my peace to let a squatter live in it. Now I'm sitting in my quiet house, drinking wine, asking myself, did I go too far? Should I have just divorced him and let him stay? Or did he get exactly what he ordered?